Hey everybody, hey, how's it going? So today I'm just going to finish up some scrolling projects that I've been working on. We're doing this filigree scroll fancy thingy here. And also I'm going to finish up some letters I'm working on. Finish up something else I'm working on. Just trying to get some stuff done. So if you want to join the chat, be in the group, let me know. I sent a link on Facebook. You can follow on YouTube. If you do, sub, like the video, and let's get at it. Anyone want to hang in, chat, whatever, let me know. Thanks a lot. Hey, Arab, how's it going today? I'm just getting everything started up here. Don't know how any show it's going to be. Don't know who's going to show up. You been working on things today? Just let me know if the scroll saw gets a little loud. Foot pedal out of the way. Hey, Poppy, how's it going? I'm doing good. What are you up to? Hey, Russ, how's it going today?
I figured just as soon as I started drinking my tea, you'd pop in and let me in.
It's pretty funny, eh?
I've only been here for about 10 minutes.
No, you weren't.
5 at least.
Oh, okay.
I think this guy ain't gonna never look at it.
No, well, I saw her pop in, and I saw
Yeah, they were there when I come up. I started to holler at one of them, telling me, "Hey, let me in."
Well, it's easier to get a hold of me when you message me. So
I know, that's why I went ahead and took the plunge. I sent you one of those too.
Oh, yeah, you missed my show last night, though. Eh?
Yeah, I know. I a little bit late. Yeah, Herb, I hadn't been around in a while. I can't get that. That Charles sent me a link for your show last night, but I didn't know I had it until well after the show was over with, I guess.
Yeah, it was pretty late though when you sent it, but so I don't know if you saw the video. I started doing a toolbox
Yeah,
with my son. Is there is it echoing?
a little bit.
So I was doing the toolbox with the neighbor's son,
Yeah.
and I was done that, and he went home, and then Charles was like, "Hey, can I come in?" I'm like, "Sure, come on, whatever." And so then it was like, usual Charles train wreck show from there, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It just went off from there.
I actually looked at it. I found the link about 1:30 or something like that. Y'all hadn't been off too long, I don't think.
It was pretty late. Like I don't know, it was probably almost a good 3 hour show. That was.
That's what I'm thinking. I just missed you.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. It was pretty funny. Yeah, because me and Charles, so I was on, of course, and then Charles came in, Dennis came on, Wooden
Yeah.
came on, and then Baz was in the list or in the chat, and then Wesley Buckle come on the show. Yeah, it was a great.
Well, you can have 6, you know.
Well, see, I could have 4 right now.
Okay.
One cam is my other.
Ah, okay.
Person.
Merv says they're waiting on me, huh? So I don't believe that, Merv. Leonard showed up.
Yeah, I see that. yeah, I'm gonna start getting shows going like almost daily now. I
Wow.
just gotta get work done.
Hmm. What are you working on right now? It looks fancy.
Well, I was working on this the other day. Oh, I started this on Sunday. I'm doing a wedding sign
Mm.
here. So I'm doing this wedding sign. You can see that.
Yeah. Some of it. Yeah. Yeah.
Better
That's
there?
nice.
So, and it was supposed to be done for August 2018,
Yeah, I see that.
but I got sidetracked, and then I got married, and I started other projects. So, when I was doing my shop clean on Saturday, she messaged me. She's like, "Oh, what do I sign?" I'm like, "You know what? I just found it. I'm doing it. I'll do a video of it to prove I'm doing it."
Well, are you actually going to put the date on top of that flourish possibly?
Yeah,
Okay, that's why because it looked like it might be the best way to get that done.
yeah. I have all my other videos done already. So here's your name right there.
Mm-hmm.
There's the date I'll cut out,
Yeah.
and then here's their names here. I'll cut out.
Wow. Fancy.
Bottom hearts, and then so what I got left to do is laminate my boards together
Mm-hmm.
for the backer piece.
Yeah.
She scrolls out, stain it, build the frame for it, glue it all together, finish it up.
Oh, you ain't got far to go, man.
Oh, yeah. I'm it's Father's Day weekend, so I'm heading to see my oldest son Keith, and so I'll be down there all weekend. So I won't get any scrolling done at all this weekend. But Monday I'll start up again. Daily shows.
What kind of wood is that you're using? Baltic birch?
Yeah, I'm using 1/4 inch Baltic birch, 1/8 Baltic birch. The hearts are made from 1/4 inch green poplar,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna stain those Chardonnay red just to make green pop right on them.
Oh yeah.
What
What kind of stain are you going to use for the background?
I'm just gonna leave it natural.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So I'll leave a natural. I'm using the pine,
Mhm.
pine, with a lot of knots in it, just to make it look cool.
Yeah.
And then I'll put the black last name Dawson on there. Black established.
Mhm.
The flourishes that I'm doing right now will be natural. So natural, but because it's Baltic over pine,
Mhm.
it's a different color, so it'll stand out anyway.
Yeah. Well, once you put clear on it, it's still going to get some kind of a color to it.
Yep, I usually finish it with Danish oil first, and then I'll put a lacquer finish over it all.
Yeah. That's how I do mine usually. I like that Danish oil.
Yeah, I love it.
I use Danish oil on my cherry a lot. Unless I want it a little bit lighter than that, because cherry that Danish oil will make it a little dark. And when I put the clear on it, it really dark on it, but it pops out good. But if I'm not using the Danish oil on the cherry that I normally carve, I just use a clear on it, and it gives it a bit of a color as well. Not near as dark though.
Yeah. See, well, I got a natural Danish oil and a golden oak Danish oil, and the golden oak Danish oil on the Baltic birch gives it like a yellow goldy tinge to it, which makes it like pop anyway. So
right, yeah. I use mostly the natural. I have. Oh shit, I can't remember which one it was. Other than natural, I had another color. It might have been golden oak, but I'm not sure. But I've only tried it once.
yeah.
Matter of fact, it's probably bad by now. It's been sitting in my shop for all through the heat and the cold and everything else for who knows how long.
It never goes bad. Gotta throw a little bit of vegetable oil into it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm in the process now of having to rebuy my glues because they went bad on me, and I'm gonna buy me some new glue bots and some baby glue bots to replenish the supply because they all went to crap. But anyway, glad to be here, man. Hadn't seen you or let's see, Leonard, Poppy, Mervin, Herb. Hadn't seen any of them in a while. Uh-oh, I lost you. Got no sound.
So I'm sort of taking over for Charlie ish. But he's going to be popping in probably sometime soon.
Yeah.
Because he said, yeah, just send me a link. I'll come on your chat and I'll railroad your show anytime you want. I was going to turn my light on your music.
It's easier for him to come on and do it this way than to have to hold the chat himself.
Well, exactly.
Yeah, because he gets tired of having to. That's the same way when he had his show. There's only so much stuff you could talk about when you were scrolling, if you were teaching, And I think he just got tired of trying to think up topics and stuff. And I can understand that. But I like this better because it's not a regular show. It's just a live, and you can do what you want.
Yeah, that's why, like I said, like I got so many projects on the go. There's more
than
scrolling.
I haven't actually scrolled in a while, but I did a piece not too long ago. But I've been mainly doing the CNC carving and designing projects for that. And I pulled my thumb drive, and I started counting all of the files that I designed on that to go out and carve. I said, I ain't got near enough wood. I had over 100 projects that I put on that daggum thumb drive to take out there and carve. I said, I'm gonna have to go find some wood. So, but yeah, I've been doing that more so than scrolling for a while now. Unless the project calls for it, then I'll get out there and do that. But yeah, I've got a little DeWalt, and I've got to. I was hearing a bunch of clicking. Was that me or you?
What's that?
I was hearing some clicking. I didn't know if that was me or you. But yeah, my little DeWalt is one I bought off a lady for $100. I got two of them. I had a DeWalt 788, and then she had a Delta, the same kind, same size, same one. I forget the numbers, but with two stands. And I bought them both from her. They weren't working. She didn't know what was wrong with them. She sold them to me for $100. And I sold the Delta and the stand for $100, so I was even. And I sold my DeWalt that I had for $250, and I kept the one that she had, and all it needed was a fuse. And I pulled the top off where the switch is at. I pulled that and cleaned the dust out of it, put the fuse back in it, the right fuse, because they were using a 1 amp fuse, and I took it out. I said, no, I told her, it's supposed to be a 3 amp fuse. And she said, well, it looks like it says 1 amp. I said, yeah, I know it does, but it's not. It's a 3 amp fuse. So I put that fuse in there, and it started working. So I took about a 30-second video of that thing working, and I sent it to her. I said, thank you for the saw. But that's all that was wrong with it, man. I got lucky. It was only 2 years old. I couldn't go wrong. But it does need some more work. It needs the bearings in the back are clackety clack. So I've got to change the bearings. But hello, Dennis. Dennis showed up. But other than that, that's been a pretty good little saw.
Oh, it sounds like a great deal.
Yeah, I can't beat it. Just a little bit of work to it, and it'd be in top shape. I'm gonna have to order some bearings, but that won't be
Hey,
too
Dennis,
bad.
how's it going today?
Y'all see what happens when somebody comes on, he stops working.
What's that? I missed that. I'm having
Somebody
some lagging issues right here.
somebody pops into your show, man, you stop working. It's like I always told Charles, I said, you got to walk and talk, man.
That's the way it's supposed to work, isn't it?
Well, you chit chat for a little bit, then you get back to business. Or you never get
Well,
done.
let me get back to this, then we'll see what happens later on, right?
That's about Charles' time. He'll show up.
Oh, I know. Then you know the show will stop right away.
So, hey, Russ,
Yeah.
since you're here, can you be like my moderator in the background for me?
I will read you whatever happens on there that I can see. Then it says everything's going good.
But Dennis actually made me start this the other day. Oh, come on, you gotta do something. Throw it out, start cutting it. So I don't know what this angle. Can you guys actually see what's happening on the scroll saw here?
Yeah, well, you're right at the top of it with your title bar kind of in the way, but it just depends. If you can move your camera up a little bit more, you might be better off, so we can see it better. Dennis says he hopes you guys didn't stay up too late.
Oh, no, we stayed on probably for another 20 minutes afterwards.
And then a full day at work, and I'm back at this. So. Might able to tighten the blade.
Yeah, that must be a better job there.
Oh yeah, it's like the other day I was scrolling. Charles, come on. My blade broke. It was the first blade I broke in 2 weeks. he let me blame him for it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I was telling the guys the other day when I was doing this, like basically started off with 2-inch JPEG, pixelated picture, and I blew it up.
Mm.
And redraw it all by redraw it all by hand.
Ah.
Yeah, I have an artistic license to do what I want to today.
Yeah. Oh, Dennis, I've been if you can hear me, I don't know if you can.
What's that?
Dennis asked me what I've been up to of late. Really just doing CNC designs for the time being. A little scrolling, but not a whole lot right now. I've been kind of looking at things and deciding which way would they look better, scrolled or CNC. So it's one of those things I really can't. Sometimes I can't tell.
You gotta admit though, you do miss the scroll saw though, don't you?
I kind of do.
Even
You
though
know,
it's more hands-on than just pushing a button.
I have, it ain't just pushing the button, believe me. But I wish it was. But, you know, I tell you what, before you get started again, you know, I've done, as a case in point, I've done stack text. Okay. I've done stack text with a CNC, and I've done, it looks like stack text, but it's not on the scroll saw. And I think I truly, I like the scroll saw look better. But the CNC stack text looks good, and it's easier and quicker.
Yeah. Well, yeah, of course it will.
Herb asked me a question. I got to think about what he's talking about. Which project? Well, I was doing for my daughter. I don't know. I had 2 daughters, and I did things for both of them, so I'm not sure which one we were talking about. I'm old, Herb. I can't remember.
We're all getting old.
But Herb could refresh my memory. Can y'all hear me talking whenever he's scrolling?
You wipe that off and put a coat on it.
But you just put 3 coats.
You only put 2 on it.
I put 3.
Okay.
Maybe 4 on.
Wipe it off.
I'll see
There's no dust on it. Let it dry. Nice sunburn, by the way.
Where?
Everywhere.
Ow! Hurt!
Sunburn.
It hurts! Don't do that. Okay.
Got my neighbor's son here. He's talking to see how his project is working on, but that's his toolbox I was working on yesterday.
Are y'all still there? Did lose y'all?
Oh, we're still here, man.
Ah. Well, there you go. It's the one you're doing. It has a car in it.
I was doing for my daughter, one with a car in it.
That's his old memory now.
I didn't do one for my daughter with a car in it that I can remember. I did one. I helped out Josh Grover with one. Yeah, I did one that I helped Josh Grover on one that he was doing for somebody, but I don't remember doing one for my daughter that had a car in it. Matter of fact, I think that was the last car that I did was the one that I helped Josh Grover with. And I actually cut that thing out for myself. It's sitting on the wall behind my scroll saw.
Another Jesus portrait a couple weeks ago, though, like last month or so.
Was you talking to me?
Yeah, I was talking to you.
I didn't hear what you said.
Weren't you working on the Jesus portrait about a month or so ago?
Was I working on what?
A Jesus portrait.
Uh-huh. Yeah. But it didn't have a car in it. Yeah, I finished that Jesus portrait and sold it. I sold that book for $150. Should have sold it for $250, but it was good. I enjoyed it. What Dennis is asking, do you find we cut things out and then we keep them? Well, sometimes. Sometimes I give them away and sometimes I sell them. I've sold quite a few of the scroll saw portraits that I did for folks that I used to work with. You know, I had one guy give me a picture and of his two daughters. They wanted me to scroll that one out, and I used to work with him, and I scrolled that for him, and it's still hanging up in his house. Huh. Now, Herb, you got me. My curiosity piqued. I'm not quite sure where we're going with that because I think you are thinking of somebody else. Yeah, Dennis, I even with the CNC carvings, the 3D carvings, the stuff like those, a lot of those I keep, and some of them I sell, some of them I give away. You know, I'm retired now, and I don't actually need this money from that. I just like doing it. So if I sell something, great. If I keep it, fine too. If I give it away, it's fine. But when I do sell something, it's appreciated. There's no doubt about that. I still have the one I like the best, though. You won't be able to see it, though. Not unless he puts me in the frame, would you be able to see it? This is my alligator. There you are. Can y'all see that? Alligator in a pond with a little dock behind him. It's my favorite because this is the first one that I ever painted to where I thought that it came out right painting. And it took me more time to paint it than it did to carve the blasted thing. But I kept this one. The rest of them I give away or sell. But that was one I did. And I said I painted some after that, and I said, but that didn't come out that great. But that one did. And so if somebody wants it, they can have it, but they have to pay for it. I don't want to give that one away because I really like it. They'll have to pay me my I don't want to sell it price. You know what I mean? Yeah, I hear that.
And of course, give me big mucho dinero for that.
For that one, yeah, because I tell them, look, I carved it for free, but I'm gonna charge you big bucks because I painted it. Because I hate painting. Painting is really not my forte. Oh, there's some guys that can paint these. I mean, I think, golly, it's unbelievable how you can paint it and make it look that good. But painting is really not my thing. But that one came out for me. It came out really good. The different colors of marsh grass. It's amazing how good it came out. But I'm keeping that unless somebody wants to pay me a good price for it. Thanks, Merv. Yeah, I know, Merv. You've seen it before. Yeah, it still sits with me when I'm in the office. It doesn't get out of my sight too much. Your wife does the painting. Well, I wish my wife did, but she doesn't have time. She does her own thing. And she's pretty busy with that. So she doesn't get into the wood shop. I don't think she would want to do that painting either, though, because that's time consuming. Yeah, I've painted some of the scroll saw pieces that I've done too when I made like signs, things like that. But you know that's a little bit different than what those CNC carvings are, because it's easier to paint the scroll saw signs because you know you can paint them in pieces. But with that, it's a little tough for me anyway. I'm gonna see if I can get a hold of Charles and send him a message. See if he's here.
My camera still working?
Well, you're good, okay on that.
Oh, it just looks like it's not. It must be just on my end and lagging or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Dennis, I know what you mean.
Well, discussing pricing and stuff, it's hard to tell. You know, well, it's priceless. I think it's worth friggin' 80 grand. But you know, if we have to pay that.
Yeah,
I got
yeah, you're right.
hours into this.
Everybody's got their own deal on pricing. It's hard to figure.
Well, you got to try and recoup the cost of your equipment and your shop and all your power and everything else, right?
Right.
So you try and put a percentage of all your costs into that, but then your $20 project is now $80.
Yeah, that's the thing. It depends on the project, but you're likely not going to get your money back out of some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like talking back with your plaque and painting wood and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's one other local scroller in town, Jeff Murray, and he does when he does all his patterns, like he does a lot of Bodas patterns.
Mm-hmm.
He does a lot of deering patterns.
Yeah.
And the thing is that he does them in 1/16 Baltic birch. He does 3 at a time.
Yeah.
One goes in a plaque on the wall, so that he's got one complete one all the time. His wife takes one and paints it. And the third one basically just goes into a pile that he just will give away or sell or whatever he wants to do that later on.
Mm-hmm.
But the ones that his wife paints, there's so much detail in them. Because like take any one of Charles's like a wolf pattern or a horse pattern over, right?
Right.
And she puts so much detail in it uses watercolors, so all the colors blend in. It looks like it looks like a real animal.
Yeah.
And like I was never too keen on painted wood, but when she does it, she brings it to life. Right?
Mm-hmm. I wonder if she could do that with stains and make it look the same way, because it still leaves the grain. If you depends on what kind of wood you do it on, yeah.
Yeah.
With Baltic birch, there's no grain to worry with.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I put it to you this way. There's been almost every one of them that I've modeled up for the CNC to carve on the 3D stuff. Almost every one of them I've looked at and I said, this has to be painted. Because I can look at it and tell where I can get away with it without being painted. But there's one that I modeled. It's a picture of a dog that is out in the swamp, and he picked up a duck. He's a duck hunter, and he went out to get the duck and bring the duck back. And, I put that image into a 3D image of a frame, and I've got them modeled up to carve them together. So it'll be one piece of wood. And so I looked at it, and I actually have a picture that model came from on my phone. So I can print that out and refer back to it. And the frame would be stained because I have it modeled in cherry. So the frame is dark. It'd be like cherry. And then I would painstakingly paint that daggum thing. And it's got the marsh reeds and the cat o' nine tails all in it. And the water in the background. it would be really nice if I painted it, but it would be a long process for me to paint that. But it needs it, in my opinion. And that's one that if I carve that, I actually put that on as a rendering on my Facebook page, and I got a lot of likes on it and stuff. But it does need some color in it, and it's one of those that's in the queue. I got like 102 on that disc right now. Then I said I need more wood. I don't have enough wood to cut on that.
It's like me on my patterns. Like I got a file cabinet that I'm looking at right now. It's full of patterns.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 boxes of magazines full of patterns.
I know it.
I got patterns over here. I got stacks of patterns everywhere. I want to cut them all.
Yeah.
I don't have to talk.
No. Yeah, that's the thing. I know what you mean. Before I retired from my job as a mailman, I delivered mail to this guy's house, and he was sitting in a driveway, and he was selling honey. Freshly got honey. And I went and talked to him, and turns out he was an old woodworker from way back. And he ended up giving me a stack of woodworking magazines, where my camera is, that thick, with magazines and all the patterns in them and stuff that he'd even actually drawn out from those patterns in the magazine. I've got a filing cabinet full of that. And I said, man, I'd love to have that. Shit, I'm thankful. And I said, man, I put them in that cabinet. I said, I ain't got time to get to them yet. But boy, it's a lot of them. It's fine woodworking and wood magazine and stuff from way back in the 80s up, And I said, Lord have mercy, that would be nice to do. Just haven't got time to get to it yet. Stuff happens, Mervin said he sent me some of his paintings. He probably did. I just don't remember them. Send them to me again, man. I got
like 40 or 50 of the older scroll saw craft. I can't remember the name of them now. Scroll
Create
craft
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see what Dennis said.
Yeah.
5 years
I
of
started
those.
subscribing to magazines, but then I would wait for my magazine to come in. I'm like, oh, it's not coming in. So I go down to the store. I see it in the store, so I'd go and buy it, and then a week later it show up in the mail. I'm like, well, I already got a cut.
Yeah, but you can't wait sometimes. You just can't wait.
I know.
I have never gotten that magazine, and I probably should have, but I just never did. There's so many patterns out there now that, and now for the most part, I can make my own. Not to Charles's level, but I can still make my own. Matter of fact, Charles put out a couple years back now. He put out a picture of himself, a self-portrait, but half his face was in shadow. So all you saw was one half of his face, one eye down here and then part of the chin. And he put that out on Facebook. And I saw it. And I thought that'd make a good portrait for me to try out. So I took that picture and I carved it. And I sent a picture of it to him. He said, man, that looks more like me than mine did. And I said, well, what you want me to do with it? And he said, put it up on the urinal and take aim. I said, oh, thanks, Charles. But it actually was it was a good likeness of him.
I was thought about doing a self-portrait, but I don't know what era to take it from, like whether it's now or when I was younger. You know, I was better looking when I was younger, of course. But you know,
Yeah, I hear you. I don't think I've ever been accused of being better looking. So,
you know, unless somebody wants to make a portrait of me, then I'll just, you know, have to do like a.
get your best side. There you go.
Wait, let me take a screenshot.
By the way, I sent Charles a link. I don't know if he's going to get it or not, but I sent it to him.
He'll show up in about an hour or so. I'll still be on.
Yeah.
I got a 5-hour drive ahead of me tomorrow, so it's not that bad.
Oh, Lord.
That's just to go to the city.
Yeah. All right, Poppy, I'll take a look at those when we get off of here. Yeah, I'm actually fixing to go into the master bath. I got the guys that remodeled it. I don't know what they were thinking, but they put a little accent wall. They only went halfway. My wife at that time only wanted them to go halfway. And I kept telling her, I said, this needs to be all the way across that wall. And now she's seeing it. So now we got to get in there and redo. So that's what I'm going to be doing in a little bit, is getting that ready to put some beadboard on the wall for an accent wall. Ah, yes, I remember now.
What's that?
Mervin sent me some pictures he had painted, and I remember seeing them now.
Mervin.
Yeah.
Paint me like one of your French girls.
Did a real good job on painting that COVID-19 plaque. I'll send you mine to have you paint them for me, Merv. Are you okay with that? For free, of course.
As I was telling Charlie last night, I might just do like a 20-hour marathon scroll saw video.
20 hours, huh?
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure,
okay.
why not?
You want to beat Charles's record, huh?
Let's see how many projects I can finish up, eh?
Yeah, but with 20 hours of scroll saw plus a 5-hour drive tomorrow, I don't think you'd be in any shape.
No, I won't be doing any work this weekend at all. Lazy weekend.
Yeah, that's what my wife tells me. You're lazy. I tell her, no, I'm retired. There's a difference.
It's actually work. It's hard work being retired.
It is. It is. It actually is. There's a lot of things that I'd like to do, and I don't have time to do them all. but there's a lot of things that she wants me to do, and I don't want to do them all. That's the problem.
Well, like between all my projects, my honeydew list.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, but you still want to do stuff for your wife. You know, I know how you are.
Yeah.
I just want to do the stuff that I want to do. You know, and that's falling on deaf ears right now. There are things I need to do. I want to get in there and finish that bathroom for sure. Let me say that one's done.
I don't mind helping working around the house, but it gets into my cutting time.
I know.
It gets in my-
Ain't that the truth?
It cuts into my YouTube watching time. It's just one of those perfectionist things I got. I got to make sure all my lines are straight.
Mm-hmm.
I got to make sure all my curves are straight.
Yeah, there you go. You tell me how you do that. Oh, I said I can learn a lot from watching you.
You got to cock your head and squint your eye a bit, eh?
Hold your tongue the right way.
I seen a meme the other day. It was actually DeRusta. It said, "If it looks straight, it is DeRusta." Nice.
Yeah.
I gotta try that at work and say, "Yeah, hey, it looks straight." Well, okay, yeah, then it is. Good to go. Jimmy
There you go.
says so.
Well, so you teach your new hands that. If it looks straight, it's good.
What's that?
Teach your new guys there, the one you're having to teach all the time.
Yeah.
Show them the ropes. Yeah, if it looks straight, it's good.
Only problem is they don't know what straight looks like, though. It takes an experienced eye to make sure it looks straight for you.
By God, yes.
Straight.
Yeah, you just hold,
on that.
You just hold it up and sight it down. If it's straight, it's straight. Are you still using the spiral blades?
What's that?
You using spiral blades?
It's the only blade I use.
That's what I thought. I wanted to make sure if you're still there because I was looking at those really frilly curly cues in there. Man, that'd be scaring me. Now I'd break that sucker.
Nah. You
Nah.
gotta make it tight. You gotta make it sing.
Yes, sir. I do. I still worry about them though.
My other videos when I started doing this, I was telling people, just do a rough cut. Do a rough cut first, then sand your edges up, and you get like you see the I don't know if you see the the fuzzy right there, right?
Yeah.
So when do a rough cut first, then sand it with your spiral blade.
With your blade, yeah.
Get all that.
Dennis says he thinks everyone went to sheep. Does he mean sleep? Everyone went to sheep. Poppy's leaving us. Goodbye, Mervin. Have a great night.
Oh, sorry. Hey. Yeah, you too. Take it out. See you later. Have a good time. Well, I know, like, I don't have a big following yet. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, who cares? You're having fun. That's all that counts.
I know. I don't care. I have fun doing what I do anyway. Oh,
Yeah.
You know, 10 years ago, if somebody said, you know what? You know what's really exciting to do? Watch somebody scroll.
You wouldn't have believed it.
And I'd be like, 10 years ago, I'd be like, you know what? You know what'd be really cool? Is to watch somebody CNC something on wood.
Yeah.
Even better.
It's even better. Yeah, 'cause all we do is push a button and watch it work.
Look at our age. What are we doing? We're watching somebody else work. Wait,
Yes.
You're retired. You're allowed to watch somebody else work, right?
Yeah, I love it. I have no problems doing it. I don't mind being the man on the outside looking in, but I might have a little bit of a problem being on your end of it doing the work and having somebody watch me make a boo-boo.
Yeah, but that's the whole fun about it. It doesn't matter if you make a mistake or not. You can always correct it, right?
Yeah.
Well, with spiral blade, I don't know. If
Yeah.
it's straight blade. I've never tried one.
Dennis said his father had bubbles in his eyes. You got that?
Oh, for leveling stuff up.
Oh.
Level bubbles. My eyesight used to be really good. I could actually look at a sign, like a 40-foot sign on the wall, and tell you that it's a 16th out, and people wouldn't believe me. I'm like, measure it. So a 16th of an inch over 40 feet is pretty damn level.
You're damn right it is.
And then I'll be like, I'll drive around town, I'll be looking at other signs, and I'm going, that sign's level, or that sign's way out of level. It's like, oh no, it looks straight. I'm like, it's not. We'll pull over. We'll stop. I'll like grab the tape measure. We'll measure it up. He's like, yeah, it's like 3/4 of an inch up. I'm like, told you, 3/4 of an inch off. Huge difference.
Yeah.
And like the problem with doing signs is you can't put a level on it because it has to be level to the building. It can't be level to gravity.
Yeah.
If the building's crooked, the sign has to be crooked, but it looks level to the building.
That's what counts. That's how people judge it. You're right. Never really thought about it that much that way, but that I can see how that's correct.
Because that's actually the only way you can prove that the Earth is round.
Mm-hmm.
All the signs are at a level going this way.
Yeah.
Flat earthers, they don't know nothing.
You tell that to all those flat earth guys.
So how was it you still managed to get on Russ's show all the time?
Hold on, I didn't hear what you said.
How was it you managed to get on Russ's show all the time?
How has I managed to get on his show?
Yeah.
Oh boy, I didn't catch any of that.
Like you're on.
I hear a lot of clicking and clacking.
Like, oh yeah. I remember there was a time when it was hard to get on his show. Now it's like the same 8 people and 1 guest.
Yeah. Well, actually, he uses not StreamYard. He uses Zoom, so he can handle more than 6 people on the show. Where Stream is up to 6, I think. But he's had the same 8 8 or so people for years now. Ah, hell, I've been on his show for a long time.
Like I'll drop into the chat room once in a while, and they'll be like, "Oh, hey, look at John. We're good." Blah, blah. He doesn't remember who I am, though. Honestly,
You think?
because
Well-
like I'll go in there, then I'll go on Twitch. So I'll be on Facebook, and then I'll be on YouTube, and then I'll be on Twitch at the same time.
Mhm.
Oh, look, the Turpan 34 over on Twitch there, blah blah blah, right? And Al knows me on Twitch. My name Turpan 34 of who I am on there,
Mm-hmm.
and he knows who I am on YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
I should just screw with him one day and just be like, have a conversation with myself between the three different platforms. What if I could? John Cousins, on Turtle Fan.
Well, if you want to get on the show, I'll tell him to put you on.
I don't want to go on the show. I don't have time for that. I'm too busy doing other stuff. I'm too busy watching other people on other shows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're not just working on something else while you're talking on the show here.
Yeah.
I try and do that, and Hobby's like, "Oh, John, stop close to mute. I can hear your souls up." Hobby, I can hear your sobbing. I can hear your hot gun. So.
Yeah, that's when you have to just put the sound down and don't worry about it.
Oh, hey, you know what I was thinking of doing? I was thinking of just doing this every once in a while.
Yeah.
Go like this, eh? You see that?
I see it.
I got one of these too. And I got them in the mail the other day.
I got mine in the mail the other day too.
I gotta put my one on there too.
Yeah, there you go. You see, I've got to make me up some stickers. I have never done stickers, but now I got a somewhat of a logo, so I need to make me up some stickers.
Are you gonna go through Steve for those, or?
I haven't decided yet. I have to check prices and stuff. I have to ask him what the prices are.
You could always good Vistaprint too. If you want to.
Do what? Vistaprint?
Vistaprint.
Yeah, I heard of them. I have had Vistaprint business cards before, but never did the stickers. But there also was what's that place? Sticker Mule. There's another one. There's a couple of them out there that people were saying.
See, one of the biggest advantages to working at a sign shop is that I get. So that's a business. This is a business card, right?
Yeah.
And it's printed on flex canvas.
Oh yeah.
Direct printed on.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other advantage of working at a sign shop is getting stickers made up.
Oh hell.
For free.
No kidding.
Yeah. Because the thing is when your graphic designers just printing stuff, there's a lot of extra material left over. I'm like, well, just throw some decals on there, throw some business cards on there.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, oh, okay, fine.
Mm.
She just pulls my file over, sticks it on there, and just cuts it off after it's done.
Nothing
Easy
wrong
peasy.
with that.
Free stickers.
Not a damn thing wrong with that. I know a guy that's got a sign shop.
Yeah, so if you know somebody that has a sign shop, then just go talk to them.
Yeah, I went to school with a boy. I graduated with him. He's got a little sign shop down the road. I don't know if he's still doing it. I'd have to hit him up, see if he does them.
Yep.
Are you going to be on here for a while, or are you?
Oh yeah, I'll be here for a while.
Okay, because I might have to go hit that wall up in the bathroom, see what I got to do with that. But then if you're still on, I'll come back.
Sure.
All right. See you later.
Sure, no problem. Just let me know. Hey, Herb, welcome back. I thought you took off for good. Oh, Dennis is still here too. I thought you took off too. How bad is that? I don't even know who's on my stream anymore. It only says 2 viewers, so I thought I was one of them. So I don't know. Well, thanks for being here, guys. I'm just gonna keep working, doing what I'm doing. Either if you want the link on the show, it's on Facebook there on the link I put in here for YouTube. If you want to go join in, then chat away. You guys talking about drugs on my page? That's bad. Drugs are bad, okay? Oh, so you're saying all drugs are good? No, I know. So I keep telling my wife, like she's 6 years older than I am. I just keep telling her, I'm glad I'll never be as old as you are. At the same time, she's like, "Oh, get away, get out of here, go to your shop." Well, that I'm almost done. Last inside, two more inside cuts, and then outside finish work. Then we'll see how fancy it looks for a rough hand drilling. 5 days older, that's hilarious. So you go out in the shop too? That's how I get it. That's how I am all the time. She's tired of me saying it to her. Well, as I could tell, 5 years isn't a big deal. The only time it's a big deal is when she was 18 and I was 12. The hubby's the whole sign. The whole sign, I believe, is two, 24 by 12 total overall size. Overall finished size, I believe, was going to be 24 inches long, 12 inches high, including the 1-inch barn board frame border on it. So these little fancy filigree scrolls here, these are only 10.5 inches by 4 and 3/8 inches high. So I when I started these the other day, I double stacked them and I reversed my wood so that I got my nice piece of wood is on top. So when I split them open, they'll both be like bookmarked. Like I like doing small detail work. I like I like Charles patterns because everybody likes Charles patterns. I like Charles patterns because there's a lot of detail in them, but they're too big. I prefer the same amount of detail in a smaller piece. Like like this piece up here. So this piece here, I can't remember who the pattern is by. I know I did it in 2018, and the finished size on this is only 12 by 9.5. So there's a lot. I love the detail in the scales and the fins, but yet, I would like to take that, make it a little bit bigger, life size, and have it like a trophy mount on somebody's wall. I know that kind of cool too. Oh, I don't ask all the questions you want. Like I said, it's a free for all open show. Anybody can ask anything. Anybody can join in if you want. Anybody can show us stuff. Anybody can do whatever you want to do. Want me to cut something really cool? I'll cut something really cool. I'll cut like my fancy bacon awareness buttons I did up. Support bacon awareness. It's a good cause. Dennis, what's not easy? Well, Herb, do you want to pop in now? It's always nice to have somebody to talk to while I'm doing this. And as for when I started scrolling 8 years ago, I started with Sheila Landry patterns, and then I'm like, you know what? I want something harder. So I seen Charles's patterns, and I'm like, you know what? I'm doing one of these. I bought one, and I did it, and I've not turned back from doing major detail in patterns. And the smaller they are, the more detailed they are, I think they're more impressive. Yeah, I like doing those fish ones. There's also here's another one I did too. This eagle, I can't. I think this was at one of the Scroll Choice magazines, right? This eagle here. I did two of them. So I have one on my wall, and I gave one to the guys at my local lumber yard. That's where I do where I buy my wood from. And originally, the original pattern for this, I think, was 24 by 18, but my maximum size is 12 by 7. Like I said, there's a lot of detail in there. like especially like all the feather work. Yeah, Dennis, just give me a sec. You know what? Can you message me instead? I'll send you Messenger. It's easier that way. Or if you just go on my Facebook page, because I know I have a link on there for it as well. I enjoyed the challenge of the detail because like I can't do simple, quick, like, you know, a simple cross, a simple car, a simple cat, right? I just can't. I can't do those. I find them too quick and easy to do, even though I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, yeah, there's an art to it. There's an act to it. I just find it that it's how am I say this? I don't have ADD because if I did, I would be doing cars and trucks and dinosaurs and stuff like that. I refer to the detail because I find myself focused into doing it, and then I can just spend more time. I just sink myself into it all the time. Oh, that's too bad, Herb. Yeah, like I don't know, my I'm on Wi-Fi through my house router Wi-Fi because I got I was on Wi-Fi a couple years ago when I was doing a lot of shows with Charles and Russ, Clarity, and I kept cutting out, and they upgraded our lines this year to fiber optic, and then they gave us all boosters for the houses with new routers. So the router is actually downstairs in the house. I got a booster in the kitchen, which is 25 feet away. I got another booster right at my door, so I don't have a problem unless there's a storm, right? And then, because I'm not sure how, like, I think we pay like $25 a year, or sorry, $25 a month for our internet, our phone, and our Wi-Fi. Because I don't use TV, I don't watch TV. Like we use it on Netflix and Crave and whatever else I have you there. What do we have? Netflix, Crave, and Prime. All right, let's get back at this. Let's see. I want to finish it tonight. I think it's going to look kind of cool. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if Dennis wants to jump in here too. So I just heard a thunderstorm outside with my wife washing down the garage. I'm like, what's going on out there? Tell them to hurry up. That's way too long. Okay, Dennis, just give me a sec. That's not what I wanted. Just give me a sec. Bear with me. I'll figure this out. See, I know you keep saying it's Wooden on YouTube, but I can't. Like I can't find you on Facebook. I'm working on it. Give me a sec. Slow. See, the problem I find when I'm using, I got too many tabs open. So laggy. Laggy. Is that a word? Laggy. Mm. That's my last burners. No more burners. I can't get burners in Alberta. You guys want to send me some burners? You got burners in your area? Send some up here. I know in Detroit. Actually, they started making in Canada. I don't know where though. It's made by, oh, look at that. Authority, under authority of Dr. Pepper, 7 Lazy Drive, Plano, Texas. That's why Charles drinks Dr. Pepper, because it's made in the same state he likes to live in. Yeah, see, that's the problem of having too many friends. I get too many friends on Facebook. I get too many friends, and everybody has the same name everywhere. So I know if you go to on Facebook, go to John P.A. Cousins. See, there's wooden toys, all wooden toys and models, the wooden board, wooden toy and gift. Wooden. See, there's so many woodens. I need my sugar. Oh, look at that. Steve Nealon just posted my stream in Harnell Media Group. So I wonder how many other people are going to join us by now. That's going to be awesome. Oh, there he is.
Hey, can you hear me? Good.
Hey, Dennis,
Yourself?
how's it going?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Good.
Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
yeah. How's it going over there?
Well, at least you got your camera better this time today. Looks like you just froze up. I don't know.
Oh, why did I do that? Okay, is that
I don't
better?
know.
Is that better?
Yeah, well, I can hear you. On my end, it's just like your video stopped, but it's okay. I can still hear you.
Okay, well, you look kind of fuzzy on my end. Might just be my internet. I do hear a
See
lot
what
of
else?
typing going on.
I'm fuzzy when I don't have a light on me. I know that's part of an issue too. I need the light.
Show me
Shine
the
on me.
light. It's at the end of the
Yeah.
tunnel.
Exactly. I need the light to be. I need to be enlightened, to be seen better.
Okay, let's see here.
Yeah, if you search on my name on Facebook and just friend me, it'll be so much easier just to do stuff like that. But I can look under your name.
All right, am I still there?
What's that? Yeah, you're still there.
Trying to eliminate all the extra talking that I'm hearing from my end because I got too many things open.
Extra talking.
Yeah. Can you hear the what sounds to be like typing?
Sounds to be like static.
Well, it's like typing. Someone typing on their keyboard.
But that was just me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look, there you are, Dennis Differon.
Yeah, how about
I'm
that?
your friend. Confirm. No, that's why, because I had to confirm it. There's a lot of Duperons on Facebook. Holy cow, Dennis Duperon. There's like, holy cow, there's a lot of them.
Is there really?
Yeah, have you ever looked for Dennis? Have you ever, like, we did this the other day. One of my guys at work, Sean Pettigrew. So he went on Facebook, found all the Sean Pettigrews and friended them all.
Really?
He only had two people that actually responded to his request. I'm like, I'm gonna do the same thing, and I got 5 John P.A. Cousins on my friends list now.
Really? I'll have to do that.
None of them related.
Wonder how many of us there is out there.
See, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's 20 showing up so far, but there's also Denise is in there as well, and Duperon separated, right? Like,
Mm-hmm. DU space PERRON.
yeah.
Yeah. I'll have to give that one a look at.
But you're actually the only one with 2 N's in your name, though.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's me.
Yeah, that's you. It's got to be you.
That's on me.
So how many of those steamroller toys are you making up?
Well, I usually like to do 5 of them at a time. I make the prototype, which is what you saw last night, and then I'll go in and I'll make 5 of them, and then I'll just kind of put them in a box. And come around Christmas time, I try to find a charity or a group or someone that can distribute out the toys to kids that are in need. I don't really sell my toys per se. I have sold one or two, but I have not very many. Did you get that? John, you still there? Hello? John, I lost you, buddy. John. Hello, John.
I can still hear you.
Oh, okay. There you are. Now I can see you again.
I can. Are you?
So did you hear my comment about how many I was making?
Yeah, you said you do try to do 5 at a time.
Yeah. So
Wow, I seem to have issues right now.
okay, Herb, I'm glad you can hear me. But yeah,
I'm having sound issues right now.
yeah,
This was working fine last night.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know. Could just be our internet. But yeah, I try to just make a whole
You're not
bunch.
getting.
I just try to make a whole bunch of toys, and when Christmas time comes around, I kind of find out who might be in need of some toys, some little kids, and then just kind of give them out.
Oh yeah, for sure. That sounds like it's a good plan.
So I tried selling. I tried selling them, and I kept getting this. You want how much? There's just a little bitty piece of wood there, But like you said earlier tonight, they don't take into consideration how much time it takes to make it. The electricity, the wood, on and on and on. And all they see is a little piece of wood there, and it's like, I'm not going to pay that for that. And I mean, I wasn't asking outrageous prices. I was, that little steamroller, I would probably look somewhere between $5 and $8 for that. And I didn't think that was overly expensive, but they did. So, and I had that happen quite a bit. So I guess I overpriced my toys.
Well, yeah, it's like we were talking about pricing earlier. It's hard to price something out, though.
Yeah, it is. Now, I realize you're not going to make what you got time in for it. I understand that. There's no debate on that one, but it's got to be worth a little bit of money, But so I got discouraged and went another route with it. And it seems to work out fine. I'm a lot happier that way instead of having to get people moaning and groaning at me that I'm charging too much money.
Yeah, just give me a second. I'm gonna try and do something here. I'm gonna get rid of this one. Okay, just give me a second. I'm gonna try and do something here.
I'm here.
Get rid of this one.
Hey, I hope I didn't disrupt your show too much last night. We were getting going there. Still there, Herb?
later. Thanks for joining.
Hey, there you go.
Like, subscribe my page. I did send you a friend request on Facebook, Dennis. So now it's easier. So I'm gonna have to cut. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you later. All right.
Okay, sounds good. Bye.